This is the process of how we reached out to a Fulani community in a remote area in Kogi State. And this time around, we cooked for an entire community. After taking permission from them from the other day, and we also went to the market to buy the necessary items that will be needed for this cooking outreach. We finally returned back to this community as planned and held the outreach. For context on their actual population in this place, there are not less than 50 persons in this community as a whole, including the children and the women. When we got to the community, the first thing we needed to do was to secure the location we were going to use for the cooking. We unpacked some of the items that we brought, but the next challenging thing was water to use. They gladly contributed water from different angles. One cup here and another cup there, we finally have a bowl of water. One thing you cannot take away from the Fulani people is their togetherness. Even the firewood we used during the process of the cooking was contributed from different people. Somebody brought the lighter we used to light the fire, and I personally raised the pot to put it on the fire. Clearly, you can see that the color of the pot is not much different from my skin color. I have not done anything like this in my entire life, cooking for a large number of people, and I am so sure Mommy Shubi has not done anything like this before now as well. Today is the battle day and we are going to put ourselves to test. You see, adding salt to the rice before putting it on fire make it soft. I don't know if that is true, but I guess I just learned something new. We're going to buy a cock from them. So Mommy Shubi and I left to go and look for the cock with one other Fulani lady. After a while, the children caught the fowl and brought it. I collected the fowl and took it to the owner for negotiation. While this was happening, the rice was being washed and put on fire. We negotiated from 15,000 naira for the fowl. Even when the lady insisted 10,000 naira last price, I managed to give her 9,000 naira for the fowl. Now every minute that they opened the pot, they shake. I just pray to God that beg me this thing no go spoil for my hand. We noticed the water was a little drained and we decided to add extra water and adjust the fire. An elderly man in the community helped us to unalive the fowl and brought it for preparation. Yes, I know we are supposed to use hot water to prepare the fowl, but I was running out of patience and I decided to start doing it just like that. I was only able to remove the feather for a short period of time. So when I discovered the rice was ready for parboiling, I decided to wait so I can use the hot water from the parboiled rice to prepare the fowl. At this point, we were already confused on what to do with the rice. Initially, we wanted to prepare rice and stew, but we discovered that the stew was not going to be enough for the quantity of the rice. So we decided to improvise and come up with a new plan. But I honestly don't know where to categorize what we're about to do. I can't call it fried rice, neither can I call it party jollof. You are going to see the process of everything, and trust me, this rice bangs. I've already stir-fried the tomatoes before coming here. So we decided to add the seasoning one by one. Just like play, it was beginning to make sense after all. We saw this pretty Fulani little girl with so much hair. It was a sight to behold and we decided to document every moment. She's a pure definition of what a pretty black African child should represent. After boiling the tomato with the seasoning, we dropped some portion of the seasoning. We added the white rice immediately while turning it with the turning stick. I'm using the turning stick because I heard that the turning stick could not allow it to burn from the under. After we were done pouring the rice, we decided to add the remaining stew. We turned everything and it was beginning to come together. My initial fear of not doing it the right way was beginning to fade away gradually. I started playing one of their songs and I decided to entertain them with my dancing skills. I honestly don't know what I was doing, but I was trying to imitate their dance. The rice was done at this point and we removed it from the fire. The elderly woman among them instructed everyone to bring their plate and drop it on the floor. After dropping the plates on the floor, we have to beg the kids to stand aside. It took special intervention to be able to serve this food. The young Fulani lady took her time to serve the food one after the other. I was just standing right there and watching. My energy level was around 5%. After serving the food in all the available plates, she decided to add extra because the rice was still remaining. My joy was that every one of them at home was able to get the rice. But it was when we were done serving that one woman came that she didn't get the rice. For her, we had already given it to our child. After we were done serving everybody, we decided to scrape the pot and eat. That was the first time I will be getting to know what the rice really tasted. They gathered in one place to eat and it was beautiful to watch. They extended their prayers to everyone that was involved in this, including the partners and the sponsors. And if you have watched this video to this point, thank you so much and thank you for your support.